All right, Shalom. It's your brother Yawatazar. I want to start out giving infinite honors, glory, and prayers to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Makal Kodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of GMS who rule well, teaches His truth 100%, no cut. Double shalom and salutation to our King pushing His word across the four winds in truth, faith, sincerity, and giving all diligence. And just want to get into a quick lesson, Lord willing, is edifying. Basically our purpose, man, and what we ought to be focused on doing, man, the most out of anything, out of our job in the world, you know, anything, man. This work comes first. Us attending to this doctrine is our first priority. Supposed to be, has to be, in order for us to receive salvation. Our brothers are we of the elect, man. Starting our apostles and elders on down to his younger brothers, man. We're not supposed to get caught up. And matter of fact, I'm gonna start it off like this. This is Salaki, real quick. Let me grab it. All right. This is 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 2. It said, now I'm gonna start at 1. Thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in the Mashiach Yahweh Shah, and the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men who shall be able to teach others also. So, hey, what we've learned from our apostles and elders, we ought to what? To teach it as well, man. To push it and move in the same spirit, the same like-mindedness, man. And the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. That is our main goal and focus, man. And that comes with what? Us on the highways and byways, teaching his word, doing our lessons, our sit downs, as well as conducting ourselves in the manner, man. Moving according to the spirit to the best of our ability. And that'll trickle down. You have a household, you have a wife, you have children. Hey, you showing them, you conducting yourself in that manner, in the manner of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, applying the scriptures. It'll feed off to them, man. They'll feed off your energy, man. If you rule in your house how you supposed to the best of your ability, man. So our main focus is what? To do this work, man. Yes, we have jobs. Yes, we have things we have to tend to outside of the scriptures, but through it all, we still apply the scriptures, and the scriptures are our main focus, man. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah is supposed to be our main focus, man. The body, of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. It says, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shah Mashiach. No man that wars entangles himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who has chosen him to be a soldier. Okay, so you don't entangle you in this truth. You're not supposed to entangle yourselves with the affairs of this life, man. You're supposed to separate yourself from the affairs of this life. We handle our business as a man. We have to go on the plantation and work, to pay bills and so on and so forth. But that shouldn't be. You shouldn't allow those things to sway you away from the truth or overburden you where you can't do the work, where you can't watch videos, where you can't study, or you can't go out and teach. No, man, we're not supposed to entangle ourselves in that manner, man. This truth supposed to come first, man. We are soldiers of Yahweh Shah Mashiach, man. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. So we have to be acting so, man. Put on this so, man. And don't allow our thoughts, our jobs, our whatever, our families, our job, our worldly job, or our thoughts, man, to sway us away from this truth, man, from doing our job, our purpose. What we was put on this earth to do, man, being Israelite men. Abaradazah, we are part of the elect, starting our apostles and elders on down to his younger brothers. All right. And I'm about to give a quick example in the scriptures. This is, I'm going to get straight to it. This is Luke 10:38. Now it came to pass as they went that he entered into a certain village, and he is Yahweh Shah, and a certain woman named Martha received him into her house. And she had a sister called Mary, which also sat at Yahweh Shah's feet and heard his word. Sat down, she humbled, and paid attention. She hearkened She stopped what she had to do, stopped what she was doing to receive the doctrine, the teaching, the word, man. To receive instruction, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. All right. It says, but Martha was cumbered. And you're going about much serving. All right, that word cumbered. Let's get it. Online, not online, etymology, the blue letter. All right. The Greek.
Strong's G 4049. Perispao.
Perispao. Power. Okay. And it means to drag all around, to distract. Okay. All right. To draw around, to draw away, distract. To be driven about mentally, to be distracted, to be overoccupied, too busy about a thing. So that's it right there. We're not supposed to allow ourselves to get in that place, you know, where we're over distracted, too busy for the word, to hear the word, to receive instruction, too busy to do your lessons, too busy to watch videos, you know, too busy to go out there on the highways and byways, too busy to study. No, man. All right, now let's read on. It says, but Martha was cumbered about much serving. She was too busy, distracted, overmuch mentally, and came to him, that him is Yahushua, and said, Lord, does thou not care that my sister has left me to serve alone? Bid her, therefore, that she help me. You know, so she basically was trying to, you know, put that out, like go to the Lord and draw, you know, because she was overly distracted, mentally bothered, you know, frustrated, you know, from serving, you know. She wanted to get her sister. She wanted her sister to help her. But no, watch what the Lord say, man. It says, and Yahushua answered and said unto her, Martha, Martha, thou art careful and troubled about many things, but one thing is needful. And Mary has chosen that good part, which shall not be taken away from her. And what's that good part? One thing that is neat, what? Receiving this engrafted word, which is able to save your soul. Taking attendance unto the scriptures, to the doctrine of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That was what was needful at the time. That was the purpose of Yahushua stopping. You know, the main purpose was to give the word, man. You know, but she not saying Martha was, you know, a wicked woman or nothing. But it's just an example I wanted to use, you know, of, you know, and we're not supposed to be overly troubled, overly occupied where we can't stop and attend to this word, man. You know, receive this word, man. No, man, the first and most important thing is for us to receive this word, to receive the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Okay? And it says, but I'm going to read 42. It says, but one thing is needful, and Mary has chosen that good part, which shall not be taken away from her. What? The knowledge, wisdom, understanding. You know, her faith in Yahushua. And we got to liken that unto ourselves as well, man. You know, being men of the Lord, you know. Okay. Being that harlot of a nation that's turned back to the Lord, man, wholeheartedly, man. Forsaking all for this truth, for this doctrine, for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay? All right. Now let me jump to this. This is Romans. So just be mindful, man. You know, we have to always be mindful to tend to this word, to tend to this life, to this doctrine, man. No matter what. This is supposed to be, everything else supposed to revolve around this truth. Not the truth revolve around everything else, man. You know, we can't let nothing hinder us from paying our dues, man. You know? To Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right? This is Romans 8:35. Who shall separate us from the love of a Mashiach? Shall tribulation, or distress, or persecution, or famine, or nakedness, or peril, or sword? I'm going to jump down to 38. Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that love us. Well, yeah, we conquer all of Salakia. I meant Salakia. It says, nay, in all things we are conquerors, more than conquerors through him that love us, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. None of these things, if we are part of the elect, none of these things will separate us from Yahushua, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But here go the point of verse 38. This is what I was meant to get with Salakia. For I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor heights, nor depths, nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of the Most High, which is in Mashiach Yahushua our Lord. So nothing will be able to separate us. Nothing. So we're not supposed to allow anything. We're part of the elect. It's not going to happen regardless. But we're supposed to have that same, because we don't know if we of the elect. We hope that we of the elect, man, the hopefully elect. But we still also to apply and put on as the elect, to apply the scriptures. So with that being said, we are not to allow these things, our mind, our job, our women, a woman, children, whatever, family members, to hinder us from doing this work. Nothing's supposed to get in the way of us paying our dues, man. Offering up that righteous sacrifice, offering up the sacrifice, man. Okay, so don't let nothing hinder you, man, or sway you away from this faith, man, from this truth, man. All right. This is James. Salakia. This is James 1:21. It says, wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity, over excess of bullshit, man, of naughtiness, and receive with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your soul. Receive with meekness, man. Bow down to the will of the Lord, man. Pray the Lord give you more fear, more faith in him, man. Humble yourself, man. Don't let your emotions, your pride, or your mind lift itself up, man. Lean upon the understanding of the Lord, man. We was created to serve Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. That's our purpose, man. Keep that in mind. Be mindful of it, man. We all have to. I'm speaking to this lesson is going to me first and foremost. Lord willing to be edifying, man, to the sheep, man. To the elect, man. All right. And this is Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha 38:24. It says, the wisdom of a learned man comes by opportunity of leisure, free time. Don't be overburdened and overoccupied in things, whether it's your thoughts or whether it's your job. No, you got to make time for this truth, man. It says, the wisdom of a learned man comes by opportunity of leisure, and he that has little business shall become wise, man. Shall become wise. You have to have little business. Yeah, you do your job, you receive your daily bread. A man don't work, he don't eat. Yeah, you do your job, but your focus, everything's supposed to focus around this truth, man. This truth comes first. All right. You got time for your job. You got time for your own pleasures. You got time for your family, but you can't make time for the Lord. No, hell no. That's the wrong order. You make time for the Lord. You give time. You give your time to the Lord first and foremost, because he's the one giving you your time. He's the one giving you your job to put time in, your family to put time in, your personal pleasures to put time in, man. So you give that time back to the Lord, man. First and foremost. Then everything comes after that, man. Everything that's lawful. All right. Then you become wise, man. Okay. It says, how can he get wisdom that holdeth the plow, and that glories in the goad, that driveth oxen, and is occupied in their labor, and whose talk is of bullock? You're not going to get wisdom. You're not going to get wise if all your mind is about is working. When I say work, I'm talking about for Esau, or to build your own personal legacy. No, you're not going to get wise, man. And then your conversation is all about what you're going to invest in. And that's all that's on your mind. Is every time you just worrying about what you can invest in, or your 401k, your retirement, or whatever the fuck it may be, man. No, man. This truth comes first, man. Don't be cumbered, man. You know, don't allow your mind to sway you away. You overthinking things, or you just constantly just meditating on bullshit. Don't allow your job to sway you away. Your family, your chip, none of that. Don't allow nothing to sway you away, man. This work, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah comes first, man. All right. Okay. How the body is functioning, making sure the body is functioning properly comes first, man. Okay. Making sure you doing what you're supposed to do for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah to the best of your ability comes first, man. All right. And with that, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I'm going to end it giving infinite honors, glory, and prayers to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakal Quadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of GMS who rule well, teaches this truth 100%, no cut. Double shalom and salutation, locking, pushing His word across the four winds, and true faith, sincerity, giving all diligence. Calling the elect of Yasha Allah and the Baba Shalom.